Good evening, all. I'm glad everyone found time within their hearts to come listen to me speak today. I'm appreciative of the time I get to come speak to this wonderful audience. But as we stay and talk about hearts, we have an interesting topic to cover today. Today, we're going to cover the history of canola oil. You know, when you hear about these oils that might be so prominent in the human diet, you look back and you think of some fats such as butter, ghee, coconut oil, olive oil. You know, utilizing these fats to cook with. But in the modern diet, we are and found and surprised to actually see that engine lubricant is utilized in not only just our modern day food system, but sometimes in the everyday ingredients we find today. So a little history of the canola oil. During the 1920s, Canada was aiding the USA in the war, but Canada was trying to do their part to keep up, and the United States needed more lubricant or engines for the world effort. And canola oil was a staple from Canada because Canada had this plant called the rapeseed oil. Those plants would be able to extract the oil from it, and it would be utilized as engine lubricant. That lubricant was used to fund those world efforts. When the world passed over and the war was all heading back, Canada had such a surplus of this that they didn't know what to do with it. So during the 1970s, Canada's scientists spent a lot of time prepping to make sure that these oils were prominent and still utilized in the human diet. And so voila, canola oil was founded. But as we move on, we'll find that it's not always as heart healthy as it might be promoted as. Canola oil has an extremely high heating point. You know, this makes that oil oxidized, super oxidized. When you cook, you don't want oils like this. It creates something called oxidized lipids. These oxidation levels are not good for the human physique or the psyche, for the body or the mind. When we look into what this might be doing to human diets, we look at a study from 2009 called Fat and Cholesterol Are Good For You. This study speaks about the benefits of cholesterol and fat. Those are the building blocks for not only human, but men and women hormones, such as testosterone and estrogen, within each human adult and human infants, ranging from all over. Utilizing oils such as canola oil that are high in fatty acids can throw off the pH balance within women. And having too much fatty acids in the diet throws off the balance between fatty threes, which are both crucial for human diets, but having too much of one, which is found in canola oil, is harmful. Moving on, we look from a study, The Fundamentals of Health, from Dr. Paul Saladino. He speaks about the oxidative levels for humans get from eating canola oil. Canola oil raises high inflammation within the body. This is because not only is it cooked in a toxic chemical called hexene to create canola oil, but the inflammation is found throughout the body. Hard inflammation within the body makes it hard for humans to be able to move around. It makes it difficult to function. Inflammation not only within your muscles, but in your brain. Imagine having a hard time to move your body, but having a hard time to think as well. That can't be good for nothing. And as we move forward, we see that canola oil is prominent in the everyday diet, ranging from candy bars, cookies, desserts, chips, even some foods that we eat every single day, chicken. As this heart healthy might be promoted, I don't think it's as beneficial as it can. Dr. Saladino, from the Fundamental Health podcast, speaks about what we should actually be putting in the diet. These are healthy fats like butter, ghee, tallow, that humans have been eating for generations. Why switch it up to something that's so heart healthy? Cholesterol and fat aren't the problem, as seen by my two sources over here. The problem is inflammation levels, such as canola oil, that make humans unhealthy and should not be suited for a diet. As we conclude here today, we look at this crazy history and we wonder to ourselves, why would we ever eat engine lubricant? As for my audience, I urge you to be more crucial in your diet. Critique everything that you eat. Check that ingredients list. Be more prominent about what you put inside your body. And as we look into canola oil, I wish for all of you that you do stay with healthy hearts.